And a good hello to you. Thank you for joining us here at Coolest Life. My name is Tony. I'm here to take you through Brandon Lodge number 114 here in Brandon, Florida. I've never been to this lodge. Looking forward to going through it. Hopefully I take you along with me. And if you're seeing this, that means I probably got in and was approved to do this video. So I'm gonna go in and take a look at the lodge. Maybe, just maybe, you'll see something about this lodge that can maybe help improve your own lodge. That's actually my goal here. And I'm going to show you a little bit about the facility itself and some of the regalia that they have. So come along with us, because you just entered the Coolest Life, Sonic Edition. And just inside these doors, I wanted to show you something here. This is just inside the front doors. Look, they've got a peephole here for the main door going outside. I don't think I've ever seen a peephole, especially one like that. They got on both doors. It's a really nice lodge. This is the main foyer entryway. I guess you could say this gentleman here is a past Grand Master 2024, so just a couple years ago. Some cafeteria in there. That's really nice. Egypt Shrine's out of Tampa. I think it's out of Tampa. Maybe not. Actually, Egypt Shrine is out of Tampa. Yeah, got a lot of good stuff in here. This is the cafeteria. So from the front door here, if you turn to your left, they got a really cool conference room. So if you want to have an officer meeting, that's really nice. I wanted to show you one other thing they had in the front one. I don't know if you saw it when I first went by it. It was a depiction of a fez from a grotto, which is another pennant body within masonry. Don't talk too much about grotto. I don't know of any grotto that actually has their own building. They typically piggyback off Blue Lodges. This is all wood. This is nice. Really cool looking little setup here. There you go, word de Malay. There's Rainbow Girls over there. Eastern Star here. Awesome. I don't know exactly the significance of some of these. Could be past members, or I don't know. They're all different. Army, Navy. Air, Army there. Interesting. Nice little touches. And just off that foyer room we were just in, the room I just took you through is this room here. It actually sits right. That would be the direction of the room we just left, with the tables. But you can see these are, they put their aprons and their jewels. And look at this. It's there's no side here. Huh. I haven't seen too many like that. Normally they're full drawers, but it seems to do exactly what they need it to do. Typically you'll start with the master and you go down here, officer of importance. And they've got some lockers here for each one. So if you had if you were one of the officers, or maybe even one of the pennant bodies that would want to use one of these, you could probably get a key. It's a cool little setup. I like it. You got a little bench here. And down this small hallway here, they've got a library. That's the gentleman who the library is named after. Got a trowel. It's a nice picture there. Temple of Kings of Solomon, taken from a celebrated model. Seen this one before. Always a good way to put a gavel around somewhere. Normally if you got that's probably the gavel he used while he was master. There's another depiction of the King Solomon's temple. Got some Scottish Rite books down there. Probably Morals and Dogma, yep. Morals and Dogma. And this is nice too. I've seen a couple of these. Typically you see these in paintings. This sculpture here is about 5 to 6 inches tall. It's not huge, but it's nice. It's a good touch. I'm trying to get in the main room. They've got some kind of lecture going on in there before the meeting. I don't know what they're doing, so I can't do a video while they're doing that, that's for sure. All those fellas, I'll wait till after they're done and after the lodge meeting and go in there and do a video. Take you around the room a bit. We're gonna go in. This is actually a front foyer area. They got a set of double doors, so there's doors here and there's doors here. And oh look, nice little people. Nice. So I want to go ahead and go through here. We got a couple people in here, but he's giving a tour, so I'm sure he's not going to say anything Masonic. It doesn't need to be talked about. I love these chairs. All these chairs are matching. They've got all the lion's heads on them. Really good. And you see this is more of a red on this video, but it's actually more of a dark brown. It's more of a mahogany look. Even that's showing up as kind of brown. See how dark this is? This is actually how dark these chairs are. You can kind of see it, but some of these videos are distorted just a little bit. There's your celestial globe. You also got, it's a nice touch. They got you've got the columns on each side, plus a nice big flat area up top, basically a large shelf. And there's another spot over here. Maybe that's the one I saw. You see this point within a circle. You see this a lot in Florida lodges. Actually, you see this a lot in a lot of different lodges around the country. However, I've never been in a Florida lodge and they didn't have a point within a circle. So I'm sure it's mandated that they do that. Not real ornate. I guess they make a way for the for how ornate the chairs are. These are some of the most ornate chairs I've ever seen. And this is a good size. This is a little larger than a softball. I mean, it's a really good size. You can see that. I mean, the head of that is really cool. And you got your terrestrial globe up there. It's about the size that you'd find in a first grade schoolroom. That's going into the preparation room. You got your marshal that sits here. But look at this place. I mean, it's really nice. These aren't actual stones, but they make it look like it's stone. So it's a really good touch. I like it. Of course, they got a chair here in the north because more than likely there's an Eastern Star, as you see here in the front. This will only be used for Eastern Star. They got a good place for an organ. Oh, looky there, looky there. You know what that is, don't you? That is a ballot box. Oh, I was kind of stuck a little bit. That is awesome. Let me set this down real quick so you can see that. You don't see this ballot box much. I've probably seen it in maybe one other lodge. I also saw one a lot like this that was like twice the size. It was massive. But that's really neat. So basically you would put all the balls and everything in here on this side, and as you voted you would just pick whatever you wanted up and you drop it in there. And these are cubes and balls, so that's really nice. I like that. How do you put this back? Don't see that kind of ballot box very often. It's pretty rare. Good handles coming up the other side. There's a clip here. Sometimes they'll put a clip here because if they're introducing certain brothers, they might put a list of who they are. They might put that on here so they have it here close. Maybe some keywords that they would use for possibly a lecture. That's why you would use a clip up here. Sometimes you see some lodges, they have a tassel going around here. Normally it's a black tassel, especially if you're in mourning. We've got the rough ashlar here. We've got the smooth one over there at that end. And there's a nice tapestry back here. It's not really a tapestry though. I think it's more of a poster. Looks cool though. Until it's been blown up. Oh, I'm missing my footing. But again, all the furniture matches. Again, this is some of the nicest furniture I've ever seen in a Masonic lodge. I've seen a few that are huge, and they got the three that are attached or all together, but it's really nice. It's a good touch. That's what a G looks like. cool. That's going to light up, I'm sure. And you've got a corner piece, a little accent there. That's really cool. Looks like this is actually a C here, because that looks like that's a boat right there. It's really nice. And that's going to be your charter right there. You cannot open lodge unless you have a charter. And that's where a junior warden would sit. You got a nice gavel here. I didn't look at the gavel at the master's desk, but it's a good sized gavel. Good sized gavel. Looks like he's got a duplicate gavel there, so they all match. And let's go ahead and look at this really nice altar here. It's in great condition. I love the extra accents. This is pretty rare for most lodges. You don't see, typically you see a straight up rectangle, but this has got these accents here. You can see how this is built out a little bit. It's still on a nice piece with the columns here offset. And then you see the bottom of these columns are not attached. So it's really a nice touch. I do like all these staff holders too. They're in really good condition. A beautiful old Bible. And these are actually fans running. You can hear that. That's what those are. I'm sure they come on automatically. Let's look at this Bible real quick. Horace Edgar Daniel, registered minister. Oh, Genesis. So this isn't not a Masonic Bible. It is a King James version, I'm sure. It doesn't say King James. Let's see. Yeah, here's normally the first cue if it's a King James, because King James will say heaven, not heavens. There's no S here. God created the heaven and the earth. Here's was that form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep, and the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. Yep, 100% that's King James version. I think NIV and the rest of them all got heavens there. That's normally how you can tell. Really nice, and also this is engraved just a little bit here. So when you take this off, you're going to see square and compasses under that. Really great condition. So we've already started meeting here. So if you ever find yourself in Brandon, Florida, which is not far from Tampa, it's just barely outside the loop, come visit these brothers here at Brandon Lodge number 114 here in Brandon, Florida. It's just off the interstate, not too far on, maybe a mile off the interstate, mile and a half, I-75 that is. But it's a beautiful building. It's one of the nicer lodge rooms I've ever seen. So I'd highly recommend if you're going to visit one in the area, come visit this one here just so you can see this facility. I'm going to let you go. Be sure to like and subscribe, because I need to get back here living the coolest life, Masonic edition.